Hello, storming tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem, The Binding Blade, with me, Kilo. So as you can see, we're midway through a chapter now. We've, I'd say, killed maybe half the units on the map, give or take, maybe. And anyway, we've got lots of treasure to get, and we've got a couple characters to talk to, like maybe Hugh, maybe Douglas, although I think, from what I've gathered, basically just try to stay away from him for this entire chapter. And maybe a certain wyvern rider in the corner, who I'd love to get to know better. So let's get to work. We should probably kill this dude. And I should probably send Roy this way. I need to be careful about Douglas. He's only got 5 movements, so he's easy to run away, but it's kind of important that he doesn't catch us. So I might send Roy and then someone... Well, I would need to send 2 Cav to transport these guys both back up. We'll see. Let's start with Clarine here. Good old magic. I love magic. Axe guys don't love magic very much. That is amazing. Good start to the episode. Very, very nice start. Okay, good. We're gonna have a good day today. So I think I'm gonna move Geese out of the way. And then have Chad open the door. Bingo bongo. Now, if possible, yeah, I was thinking Shin maybe to kill the mage. If someone else can maybe deal with this mercenary. Maybe. It's not 100%, but Melody is too good for percents. Excellent. Alright. It would have been nice if I had the opportunity to heal Shin as well, but it's gonna be asking... Well, let's make sure he can actually win this fight first. No problem at all. So... what if... Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit sneaky here. What if we moved Lalum here, danced Ellen again? Actually get to see a dance animation. So good. And then use Ellen to heal, so that Shin's at full strength. Not that he's in a huge amount of danger, probably, but... I mean, one thing to keep in mind is anytime you put someone within range of one of these staircases, reinforcements could show up and wreck your day. So it's probably a good idea to at least try to, you know, make sure that anyone standing next to a staircase has got full HP and isn't Lilina, basically. Super... I mean, a critical arrow is kind of like... you just shot it really accurate. Alright, so we got a couple archers to deal with. Shin probably can wipe them out. We got a dragon. That's going to be interesting. Last time we fought dragons, they could only move like 2 tiles, so it's easy to get around them. This is not so simple. Horse Slayer. These guys will probably come back at us soon enough. Alright, alright. So I'm thinking... oh, Lance needs to get healed as well. I'm gonna send Shanna with Roy. Hopefully that's enough. If I have to, I will send Lance to catch up with them to help. But I need to get him healed up first. Oh! Okay, so... I have to make a tough decision here, and... I'd like to make it now, but I'm not sure. So basically, Lance and Alan have been not top performers for a while now. The 2 of them being supportive with each other is fine, because if I cut them both, this support it's not wasted, it's no big deal. But if I have a conversation with Clarine now, with Lance Clarine, that kind of locks me in to, at least trying to use Lance. I guess Clarine might not have any other great options. She'll probably end up A-ranking Rutger, but it'd be nice for her to use all 5 support conversations with people I plan on keeping. But I don't think she has any other options. Deke is an option, but Deke already plans out 3 with Shanna and 2 with Rutger, so Clarine can't really hop in that boat. I could have done it differently. If I wasn't going with Shanna, Deke could have gotten an A rank with a B rank with Clarine. Oh well, it's fine. Don't worry about it. They do make a good support for each other because they have the same mobility at least. Oh, snap. Country Knight. She's so rude. It's terrible. Well, she could heal him next turn if I need it. Alright, Deke. Not friends with Clarine. Shanna and Rutger. So yeah, I'd like to get Rutger and Deke paired up a bit more. Loof and Roy are supposed to be friends too. Alright. Oh look! Excellent! That's another one we've been waiting for. So I do plan on keeping Rutger and Deke around, so this is nothing to worry about. All this support point farming's finally worked. Come on, these are my favorite 2 dudes from the early game. Ha yes! The strongest 2. That's pretty good. That was a good rivalry mechanic. I like that. Oh look! Oh look! It's like I knew! I didn't know for sure, I just suspected. Now, they're not doing very much damage here, but... seriously guys, I did not know for sure that reinforcements were gonna come this round. That was a complete fluke. It's just good procedure to be careful around staircases. That's awesome. Wait, what's... Oh, healing. I'm like, wait, you're not gonna kill this guy, are you? Alright. Okay, nothing too dangerous. I still want to kind of focus on Roy. Because it feels like maybe Hugh is... Was he still moving? Yeah, he's still moving towards us. Yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, what I want is have Clarine heal up Lance, and then he can carry Hugh back. Well, no, Hugh will be fine. I was originally thinking if Douglas was heading down, because he was heading south originally. I didn't want to let Hugh get caught by him, but this should be fine now. Alright, so... Gotta keep working on that light magic, honestly. We can heal up later. Well... 12 damage if we get hit. Nah, he could take 2 hits. He could take 3 hits of that and be fine. Okay. So we go for Bishop Training, Light Magic 101. Getting the kills with her does help get her trained up a little bit faster. I did look it up a little bit, weapon XP. It's like 1 experience per attack, and 2 if it counts as a kill. So getting those kills is good. Okay, so now we don't want to stand... Oh, well, yeah, we want to stand by the door, actually. Just so we don't let the dragon attack, basically. Iron Bow will be more than enough. So I think worst case scenario, Shin would get hit. He could have been hit 3 times in total, but that would not... I thought... Yeah, he'll be fine. Ellen... Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting. I gotta use her angelic robe. Someone probably was yelling at me last episode, but I forgot. Let's... Well, Melody does need to get up this way, too. But I should wait until we can kill... Yeah, okay. Nothing to worry about. We'll be fine. No, I'm gonna put you there because there are probably gonna be more reinforcements now. These guys broing it up. Lance. So if I did keep him, I sort of have to keep Alan as well. I don't know. I don't really know about these guys. It's fine. Just send them over to battle. More mages in the corner. Alright, this is suicide. And you missed anyway. Now your friend will take a shot. Right? The trouble is Douglas. Oh, well, 0%, eh? I told you Lalum would be fine. Alright, yeah, Shin's got that side covered. So yeah, my worry is basically that Douglas is starting to head this way, and we're not gonna have enough time to like loot all of this, do the stuff in the corner, kill the boss, also loot this stuff without Douglas getting in our face. So we're gonna have to think up a strategy for dealing with him. Alright, we're gonna wait one more turn for Hugh to get closer, and then we should be fine to talk to him. Meanwhile, over here... send Lance, because not only can he do lancing, he can do swording. Now, I was thinking about Shin over there. I don't really want to block, because I'd like to use Chad to open the door right away. Well, let's kill this guy first. So this will put Ellen in range of the dragon next turn, if I want. And it gets her level up. Skill's always good. She is just the queen of resistance, though. That's kind of crazy. There's definitely some good times for having a high resistance mage. A little bit weak physically, but that's amazing resistance. Then... use the geese. The mighty geese. As expected. Okay, so... Alright, what we're gonna do is use... Oh yeah, this is fine. All I want is to make sure that I can get, Chad to unlock the door right now without risking being killed by the dragon. So I don't want to move Shin out of the way of the dragon. Well, like, I didn't want to move Shin here to hit that guy to make sure the spot was open, but then get killed by the dragon or something. But we've got a clever way around that, seeing as we've got such a speedy dancer. And we need to go make Shin a friend here soon. There. Melody, I don't think she'll be strong enough on her own. She's pretty strong, but the dragon is tough. So, he's made of sterner stuff. Want to have a Major 2 ready to go. Ray, yeah, Ray and Lynn are supposed to be friends, of course. So, we're gonna send Chad this way. He's got 3 inventory slots. We need him to pick up 3 things and then maybe dump 2 to Lalum. And then, continue looting. Looks like we're getting lots of reinforcements. Good for the loots, the EXPs. So I gotta be a little bit careful with Lalum around the mercs. They've got enough accuracy or skill to have a reasonable shot at her. Lance though, psh. Alright, so first things first. Talk to Hugh. Hey fella! Didn't know you were watching this show. We could always use an extra mage. We could always use one more. Oh, denied. That is pretty expensive. Sounds like a pretty bad liar. Now, the truth is you can actually haggle him down and pay less, but that actually lowers his stats. So pay him full if you want to see his full stats. Let's ride together. We don't actually get the Ride Together soundtrack, but let's imagine we got the Ride Together sound. Alright, we got Hugh. I don't know if he's good. He's probably not. But anyway, we got him with max stats, so that's something. And, start moving Roy up. Okay, so... treasure in the house. I'm gonna be sending Lalum in here to speed it up. Just because... I mean, it's gonna take a lot of turns for Chad to do all this. Let's try not to waste all of our life. We'll start maybe with the bottom ones. That's good! So all we need to do is give that to, let's say, Rutger, and he'll be promoted mid-battle. So Rutger, get over there. Okay, we can probably kill the Manakete. Oh, I want to steal his gem. Do I care? It's nice to have money, but because it'll save time to just kill him, we'll just kill him. But if you want to be a perfectionist, you should wait until your thief is done stealing, steal that gem, then move forward. And that's assuming Ellen can do this. That's a pretty good start. I think between her and Shin will be fine. Maybe. We'll see. Definitely a good start, though. Not a lot. That'll do it, though. That would only do it if we got a crit. So Silver Bulb will save the day. Shin the Dragon Slayer. It's pretty cool. Slay a dragon with a silver bow. So there's one attack from the mage, but it won't be that bad. Then the other side, we could try to kill one of them, maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Melody can do all this on her own. Her only weakness Her only real weakness is like magic, and even then it's not too bad. It's not too bad. She's still got a bit of resistance, you know? And, only can be hit by the one. Okay. So, we need to kill this dude, and we need to kill this dude. Lance! Kill this dude! I don't know why the enemies even give them hand axes. They can't hit anything with those. Your goose is cooked, sir! Alright. Reinforcements dealt with. Just double check. Ranges. And Deke. Deke is not supposed to be friends with Clarine specifically. But Clarine is still supposed to be working with Rutger. Perfect. Lots of support points. We're probably getting close to hitting our cap, though. But the good news is we definitely got a couple unlocked. So that makes it a good map. Probably shouldn't have Geese tanking the sword guys. There'd be better options for him around. Someone else could do a better job on that side. Shin doesn't care about your puny fire magic. His horse just jumped right over it. You're gonna stick with this hand axe garbage, eh? Alright. All good? I mean, he's getting lots of sword skill here, working away. I guess Lance isn't all bad. We'll see. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to deal with my paladins. Depends on some luck. Alright, so she can reach all the way there. So we're going to unlock this one. Silver bow is always valuable. And then we're going to dance him. I figure this way we'll just save as many turns as possible for Chad's looting. And then loot again. A rescue staff. Right. Not quite as good as teleport, I don't believe. But still quite useful in the right situation. Alright, so we got quite the encounter going on up here. So, light magic is not great against Anima. Maybe we'll go Anima versus Anima? Not quite enough damage, though, to one-shot. One-hit KO. Ray would be quite strong. But he can't get any XP. Gotta be careful, Douglas is coming. Ah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do when Douglas gets here. I still haven't figured that part out. It's not good. Alright, well, remember, use the people with the least number of options first, Blue. Follow your standard rules. Alright. We just need to drop a few of these guys. We're not gonna get full experience, but, Flux is cool and all, guys, but it's so slow. Maybe I should turn off animations for Ray. I need to destroy that wall, too. She'll be safe if we protect her with, kill either. Terrible. Well, that'll kill. Get killed. Alright, well, unless you've got, like, some sort of Wyvern Slayer sword. Oh, that won't actually do enough damage. Would you like to be killed, sir? How would you like to be killed today? Melody seems, she's probably our strongest character right now, honestly. Yeah, probably. Could use Shin. Could use Loof here, maybe. Yeah, he can hold off the mages for a while. We'll show you the meaning of fire magic. Oh, I should have switched him to normal fire, honestly. Kind of wasting my precious L fire. Oh well. Okay. Also, I need Melody to go this way as well before too much longer. Let's fly Shanna over with Roy. Keep Lou out of the way, or Hugh, Lou. So many people. Kind of want to get Rutger promoted. And then I want more units ready to fight up here. Oh, I should have healed. That would have been smart. I just want to make sure this healer is out of the way. I know this will open up Shin to a sword attack, but I'm pretty confident he'll live. And now we don't have to worry about this healer zipping around causing problems. I think I might have to buy a couple more iron weapons soon. Well, that one decided suicide was the best choice. 0 damage. Oh yeah, you're smart enough. You're gonna go after the nomad. Nomad, bro. You mad? Nomad. Alright, well, the problem here is Douglas. Banish fire, engage! Critical even. It's because I said the name out loud. Alright, well, the problem of many here is how do we deal with this guy? I really, really don't want to kill him. And, you have to be pretty careful to not kill him. Sure. So, I've been trying to think of it, and I've basically got 2 options for Douglas. Assuming you don't want to kill him. We can either try to lure him back down here, or we can try to pin him into a corner and surround him with, like, hopefully 2 characters that we just leave beside him that don't hurt him, so either no damage or no weapons, that we pull their weapons off, and he can't hit. I don't know. A lot of it depends on, like, how aggro he is and who he's chasing. Like, he might be chasing Roy. If he chases Roy, I should run Roy this way to lure him back around, maybe. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have Chad drop his iron sword. Yeah, we can buy more if we need them. So, I'm being like super sneaky here. I know Chad has not finished stealing. But he couldn't really steal this turn unless I dropped something. So what we're gonna do is just make him an inventory spot. Hero! I could use another hero, but instead we'll get a Swordmaster, which is possibly just as good. I am worried about Douglas. The other, like I said, I had two options: the run around, the lure him in circles, or the pin him in a corner. Hopefully, if we brought a sleep staff, we could have tried that. I suppose a sleepy time staff. So, like, if Shin was strong enough, I could put him with a bow equipped and use him as one of the pillars, pinning Douglas in so he wouldn't be attacked. Thing is, he's pretty strong. 34 damage, 86% hit. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work. I want to start healing people up a little bit because I don't know what's gonna happen now. And if I have to run him around the entire map, I'll probably do it off camera. Because it doesn't sound that entertaining. I actually don't know what these guys are going to do. Nice try. You were thinking going after my bird lady, but it's not enough. Also, maybe that's the end of the reinforcements? Oh, you're also gonna go after her. Nice try. Even carrying Roy, she's too fast for you. Oh, wait, actually, you're too fast for her. Never mind. That'll teach me. So what I'm kind of worried about is that I've got Loof stuck in a situation where Douglas, if he chases him, could pin him in there. And these enemy mages wasting my Elfire Tome. Not very nice. Alright. So, the good news is promotion party! Oh yeah! Looking badass. I do quite like Swordmasters, always have. They tend to be a bit fragile, but we'll see how he does. S-rank swords, yeah. And so, like, with something like the Silver Sword, his attack rating is ridiculous. If I give him the Killing Edge, that'll put his base crit to 69. He can use that Wodo special sword that Fear had. It has 40% crit instead of 30. With a little bit of support magic, good things could happen. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's good. Oh. Okay. I don't really need one of those. Alright, and we will want to offload. I think we should maybe do that now. Let's offload some of this stuff. If I run into Shin, I can give him the silver bow or something. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to just pull back. Oh, right, another. I didn't even notice. Should probably kill this guy too, you know. Don't leave your enemies around. So, I will check, maybe next turn. Well, I can check right now. So, I can't really let Douglas even attack Shin for very long. I mean, 20% hit rate isn't much, but that's 23 damage. I'd spend an awful lot of healing charges on that. Speaking of my healer, there you go. I didn't forget. So now Ellen has a respectable amount of HP. I don't want to risk I don't want to risk Loof getting sort of trapped up there. Alright, so what are we gonna do, guys? I have to loot that, and I have to get to this top left corner. I think we're gonna have to play Ring Around the Rosie all the way around. I don't see how I can really trap him. He does way too much damage to leave someone adjacent, like... And anyone else will just kill him, and we really don't want to kill him. Really. Yeah. Alright, well what I'm gonna do then... this is gonna take a long time. I'm gonna, off-camera, running my entire army backwards up through here. Once I get around here, I'll try to use Ellen to soak some boltings. Oh, jeez, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Well, I'm gonna have to go all the way around unless I can figure out a way to exploit his AI. Because I need to, you know, loot, and then I need to get into this corner. And actually, I need to get in this corner with this item into that corner with that item. Alright, well I'm just gonna put a cut here, and when I come back, I will hopefully have figured this out, because I have a feeling this is gonna take a long time. So, just for reference, it's turn 18. See you guys once something happens. Alright folks, I figured it out. Only took a couple tries and a little bit of research to figure. And we're not too many more turns in. So, what I did was I used Wrath, who's the only character that simply won't counterattack. We learned last time that as long as we have a bow equipped, Shin won't kill this guy. He won't counter, so we have no risk of killing Douglas. And Shin is also strong enough to withstand 2 attacks from him, which is important. So, 23 damage minus times 2 will not kill him, I think. And also 20% hit rate. Well, it's actually more than that. That's with the weapon disadvantage, so it's actually a little bit worse, but it's hard to show. But you have to keep the bow equipped. And Douglas will basically always chase him because he can't fight back, especially if you keep the rest of the force out of the way. So that what I did was I sort of lured him down towards Shin, and then into this room, and I stood like right here, and then Douglas charged in, attacked, then I moved down here, and now we've got him we got him locked in, and we can use Clarine to heal him, and I figure, worst case scenario, we can take 20 hits from the Silver Axe, his axe will break, and we have enough heal staves, I passed over Ellen's, that we can just heal up every turn once, and Shin will be fine. So I think that's the easiest way to do it. There is one other thing. I'm just gonna save state just to show you. No, I don't have... Yeah, I have to do it. Well, no, I don't have to... It's fine, sorry. I was thinking I have to save state here. I don't need to. Apparently, I learned, as I was testing stuff out, that Douglas would like to be talked to. And apparently, this is news to me, he's Lalam's father. So, maybe Prince Mirrodin is alive, and it wasn't just all a hoax. I'm still not 100% sure who Mirrodin is, although I have my suspicions about that bard. I'm not 100% though. maybe adopted daughter. So we're not going to be able to recruit him yet, is the key. But we really don't want to kill him, because maybe we can recruit him later, and maybe he's the key to getting a Gaiden chapter. Also, Douglas will not attack Lalum. So she's basically invisible to him. You can use her to block paths, like this, and he won't even attack. So, I gave you an option with Shin. This is actually the secret, better path. Anyway, let's start smashing this wall. I think you get weapon XP for smashing walls. I'll want to actually destroy the wall with someone else, though, so that Melody can just rush in and talk to Zeiss immediately. Seeing as I've put Lalum here... Oh, I need to get her silver card. I traded up some junk so she could carry and Chad wouldn't have to. Still need to kill a couple more units, though. We're not quite done. Send Roy up here. Send Shanna. I don't know if we're getting support points anymore, but... I mean, why waste them completely? Okay, so we need to do a little bit of inventory fiddling. The members card needs to go to somebody with the silver card, really. So we'll deal with that, hopefully. There's too many mages, they all look the same now. I guess you can have 4 mages, right? If you had Lu, Hu, Lilina... No, only 3. You could have 3 mages all at once. Really, all looking identical. Alright, now we'll prove that Douglas will not attack his daughter. Oh, I should have equipped a javelin. I didn't think that guy was gonna move. Oh wait, no. You don't want to fight your sister. I forgot he had a javelin. That's not very nice, Zeiss. Why would you do that? I figure, why not? Ray hasn't had a whole lot of fun lately. Could have used Nosferatu to heal himself even there. So we'll show this spell once. Why not? Oh, a crit! 2% of the time! Crits every time! Now, we will need to deal with Narcian. Don't worry about it. That's on the agenda, the to-do list. Oh! Before I completely forget... Alright, so, yeah, we're just gonna leave Lalum there. She'll be fine. I do want to take her silver card, though, for now. And I guess we'll use Shin, because he's got the silver card. So we'll just trade, as well, the member card. So now we can go shopping in secret places and get half price. Might be valuable. Needs more inventory space for what I really want to do. He's not going to be fighting anyone, don't worry about it. Alright, that'll do. Geese, you're heading this way to fight a dragon. Somebody's fighting a dragon, I don't know. Somebody's got to kill a dragon. Any of you guys want to be Dragon Slayer? Alright. Lou, you're going this way. You may be noticing I'm splitting the party up in a specific fashion. Maybe you guys know what I'm doing. So, I was all planning on just healing up forever there. But, no, I'm okay with this. This strategy works just fine. Just sacrifice one character that will never get hit to block him in. And I know she would be valuable against the boss, but I don't think we'll need her. And honestly, you know who's going to be really valuable against the boss? Someone who can shoot arrows at him. So maybe you want that. I feel like that was all handled pretty tidily. Alright, now let's suppose you're close enough to magic the wall. Probably not. We're gonna have to wait one more turn, unfortunately. I know Melody could destroy it, but I don't want Zeiss killing himself. Don't do that. Don't let him kill himself. Oh! So Ray, you might have been the last person to get your special item. Hopefully that's everybody. We're gonna move Lou up this way as well. Just in case. Ellen, though, she can... I don't know what I want to do with Ellen. Ellen can go this way. Alright, so next up is Horse Slaying Armor Knight with 13 defense. I'm pretty sure Deke can handle it. We should really let Rutger fight though, because Rutger hasn't had any combat since he got promoted yet. Oops. And we managed to not have to worry about the bolting mages. That makes me really happy. Completely ignored them, the entire map. I'm just gonna leave Roy here. We'll deal with Narcian eventually. Shanna's supposed to be friends. It's starting. You know, he's hit her twice out of like 3 shots with that javelin. Maybe he's some sort of super character that never fails. Alright. Goodbye, wall. Hello, Zeiss. Melody would like to say hello something. Stop throwing spears at me, you jerk. Couldn't even see me, just throwing them through the wall. You can't fault her for following the princess, right? Obstinate princess. Now, I can understand preferring the princess to the king. That's fine. But there's got to be a chain of command in the army, and surely the king's at the top. Nice! Hey, the leader of the Lycian army will always allow more wyverns on the force. So everyone say hello to Zeiss. I'm strongly considering he replace some cavalry that are buzzing around here. Now sure, level 2 paladin Lance has got better stats, but like Zeiss has 13 levels and a promotion and another level to catch up. He probably won't be as fast, but he's gonna be better at like everything else. All right, good. Now we're gonna send, we're not quite far enough there. You've got some inventory. I might need some inventory. Actually, I don't need inventory this time. I need Ray, and Lou, and Hugh can just go away. I'm done with Hugh for now. Alright, let's kill ourselves a knight. We've even got a Lance Reaver. It's gonna be way overkill. Let's go full on anti-Lance, anti-Knight. You think he'd attack Deke? No, let's there's friends, right? Rutger, they're a little bit friends. We'll put him close enough to give support, but not close enough to accidentally kill. We gotta see Rutger in action. up a square. Alright, done. Here we go. Dodge. And... yes! So... I always have a soft spot for the Swordmaster crit. His dodge, it didn't even look like he moved. He was moving so fast, your eyes couldn't even track him. And then his crit, he was everywhere at once. I mean, come on, guys. Can't handle a little bit of anime super Swordmaster critting. Well, you don't deserve this secret. It's a secret shop. Yo. You buy a bunch of those. You buy those. I wonder if you can buy more than one, to be honest. That's one for the Lena, one for Ray, one for... Loof. All three mages. Now, normally, you won't have a ton of spare gold. So if I spent 60,000 gold here, I would feel like I was cheating because the reason I have most of that money is from the arena. You should definitely be able to, especially if you bring the silver card, to afford a couple. I highly recommend buying 2 guiding rings if you like mages. If you hate mages, well, whatever. You probably, like, I'm not gonna need anything else. I've already got a spare of each of these. So if I feel like using boars, I can. No, I could use... No, there's no one else I was planning on using. I'm out of hero crests, I guess. But... unless I was using a second mercenary, a second myrmidon, or a second axe guy. Like the warriors that learn axe bow eventually, this would work on them too, but whatever. I don't really care about any extra archers. I've got a spare Elysian whip if I want to use Zeiss. And I bought a bunch of guiding rings because they never give you enough. I'm gonna buy one of these, but I consider it almost abuse if you buy more than 1 or 2. Because you could basically max everyone's HP. If you come here with enough money, you can just max out everybody's HP. Which is... I mean, that's against the spirit of the game, surely. Alright. Thanks to his inventory space, we'll just do this right now. In another turn. So then the only person that won't be promoted will be Lilina. Alright, that was really good. So that, I mean, that's a sneaky store that's really easy to miss. If you're playing this along blind, I don't know how you'd ever notice that. I mean, the hint is, I guess, if there is a hint, it's that one recruitable character has the member card, and the other recruitable character starts on the spot that you need to bring the member card. And it's in a secret corner, because that's where secret shops kind of like to be. Other than that, I don't know, that's a real sneaky move. Okay, we got ourselves a dragon to kill. I didn't bring a worm slayer, did I? I thought maybe Deke, did I bring? No, I think I was considering it, but I decided I wouldn't need it. Let's just speed this up a little bit. The real weakness that this Manakete has, and I'm sure you guys can pick this out on your own, is... I don't need all these people. Why am I sending all these people up here? He's stuck behind a locked door. So if you bring one mage, even if they're relatively weak, you can just spam fireballs at him until he dies. It's supposed to be more interesting if I unlocked it for him. Alright, we've got this on lockdown. It'll take a few more turns to actually finish this map, but I'm pretty happy with the results so far. Alright, so Clarine... Oh, also, when I was, when I was off camera, I fought a couple of mercenaries, and I'm pretty sure Ellen leveled up her light magic, so she's C now. Yeah, I mean, this will only take a couple turns. It's gonna be a pretty long episode, so I'm just gonna speed through a little bit there. I really don't even need these guys. I was totally overdoing it. Start preparing for the boss battle, I guess. Well, we're not gonna use Dice on the boss. We'll use him later. Gotta give him his weapons and gear and stuff. Honestly, it'd be better if we could find an arena to train him up, which might be coming in a few episodes. We'll see. But the good news is, even at level 7, unpromoted, he's quite strong. Here we go. Ooh, +4 magic damage. Really good. Yeah, Loof, you're back on the team. Your spot is yours. Ray, you were never off the team. Get maged, yo. So now we've got more healers than you'll ever need. Because in this game, there's no dual offensive magic types. Just always magical staff. 4 magic again, some defense. Not bad, not bad. That's a lot of magic damage. That's gonna be 1 less than Lalina. And she's supposed to be your primary magic damage character. Whoop. So cool. Alright, let's end turn, zip through this end bit. So, we do need to wait. The thing that's gonna take the longest here is we need to get this 5 treasure chests, and then we need to get Chad over to the boss, because reasons. Very important reasons. I just want to see. Like, oh, it's only 3 base damage. Shucks. 73% crit though. And that's with no support bonuses. No, that's with Clarine's support bonus. Okay. You'll bring him down. Ooh, he'd almost kill her. I'm not sure how much damage Ellen can do. 21. She'd do 2 more damage per hit if she hits twice. So she could do 12 damage per hit, which would bring him down to 3. Okay. I almost overestimated a little bit here, so I was a little bit worried. As long as she doesn't miss, we're fine. Ellen never misses. Alright. And because I love Swordmasters, this works out perfectly. Actually, now that I think about it, we can get a good chance at 9 damage, or we can just use the silver sword. Faster than the blink of an eye. It's Rutger. Good to have him back. I wish you could just not worry about promotion items, just like, once you get to 20, maybe like at a certain chapter, after that you just auto promote past the, like, you might want to not reward people for grinding early on in the game, but let's just say, like, if today is chapter 16, we've had some people sitting around waiting for a couple chapters, so maybe at like chapter 14 or 15, at that point, anyone that hits level 20 just automatically gets promoted, so you don't have to wait around like this, being kind of dumb. I feel like that's fair, right? We got Loof. We got our Druid. I think, did he get any con? I think I would have noticed if they got con growth. Con growth on promotion is kind of rare. We've seen it a couple times, but it's also the sort of thing I might miss, so that's also fair. Alright, got 3 slots here. 1. Oh. We could throw away a heal staff if we have to. That's not that important. Alright, I'm gonna use Clarine and Rutger as pack mules, and I'm gonna start sending Ellen back. Alright, 2 slots. Restore staffs are pretty good, right? I've actually got a few of them. I think there was a shop that sold them, so I've actually bought 2 or 3. I'm gonna switch the bolting and the silver bow. We can buy another iron sword, it's not a big deal. And, we just want to make sure I keep the stuff that is good. We do need to deal with this boss soon. So just for interest's sake, oh, I don't have, right. I have to bring a bow back. Here we go. It's actually kind of important. Sure, you can take one of these. Have a spare guiding ring, why not? That's fine. I just want to show you that, specifically the Delphi shield makes the archer damage not impressive. So, you know, silver bow, 32 damage, pretty good. He's only got 20 defense, that should be 12. Well, it should be 64 minus 20. But, because he's got the Delphi shield, it'll only do 12 damage per hit. It's still not bad. Like, I think Shin would still win this fight. But the rune sword, it's pretty strong. And I believe the rune sword drains HP. Yes. So you have to be pretty careful fighting him. He can be hard to kill. Is that the multi-heal? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good staff for sure. That's basically good enough to be too good to use. Alright. Oh, I should have moved down. Whatever. Whatever. It's been a pretty good chapter. We got a few supports, we got promotions, we managed to, I feel without too much difficulty, line up all the possible rewards you can get. I was a little bit worried that I was going to have a really difficult time getting Douglas to cooperate, and I didn't. He cooperated easily. Everyone in, just in case I need backup. You never know. We can throw away our iron sword here. Ooh, that's better than an iron sword. Or I didn't even need to. So Brave Lance is your double attack lance. Up to quad, so whatever your normal number of attacks is, double it. You know what? We've got a fire staff, or a fire tome with 2 charges left. Just toss that away, it's not worth anything. Final treasure chest. Oh, why would we need to throw anything away? Alright, let's get him back. Quick as can be. Definitely sort of extended chapter in terms of number of turns, but sure, heal up, why not? Honestly, I shouldn't even be bothering. Let's just get this done with. You could try fighting with magic. I think the Delphi shield protects against air caliber as well? Maybe not. 26 base damage. He's getting like +1. Do you have 17 resistance? I'm not sure how that's mathing out. So this must be a boss that gets hidden magic resistance. He's showing 17 resistance there, even though he should only have 12. He's getting +5 magically. And I guess the Delphi shield is protecting him from the bonus damage from air caliber? I never really tested that out for magic. I guess it must. It's, so 24 versus 27, right? That's +3 damage. That's exactly the normal difference. So we're not getting any bonus at all. Maybe we'll test out that, See if that changes in a minute here. It seems like it might. Luckily, the boss isn't going anywhere. Might be close enough. Well, what we'll do... Oh, whatever. I was gonna, like, pull him closer to the boss, but it's fine. Oh, we can actually make an enemy. Fine. Okay, let's do it. Oh, inventory, right. Don't try to steal when you've got no space. There we go. So, I don't know, I think you get the lowest item on the list that's not dark. Oh no, you just get to choose. Well, that's the most important. Cool. And then, the normal solution is, of course, after stealing, immediately move out of the way so that he doesn't get hit. Because if he gets hit, he's dead. And that gets us the Delphi Shield. Now we can protect someone like maybe Shanna, who has pretty low defense, so she no longer needs to fear archers. You could also give it to someone like Melody, and she's... I mean, archers will never be a problem for her at that point. But I think Shanna's probably the top pick. It just takes up an inventory slot, which, it's valuable, but... Now I will steal, the blue gem as well. It's worth quite a lot, and I already... Well, it's worth 5,000. It's not that bad. It's not that great. I think the even earlier Fire Emblems, like Fire Emblem 4 and 5, if you're allowed to steal, there's like a % chance to miss or something. I can't remember. I think you could still fail to steal based on your stats somehow. Anyway, so now, something like the Silver Bow will slaughter this fool. And let's see if Air Magic, or Air Caliber does that as well. Oh yeah. So that's good to know. So what I've learned here for sure is the Delphi Shield protects you from arrows and anti-flyer magic. That's a nice bonus. That means you have to fear either. So, to be honest, I think it works best on someone like Shanna, who normally is a mage killer, except if they have Air Caliber, then she's not a mage killer. This means she's always a mage killer. And I think that's awesome. So Shanna, go pick that up. Don't let me forget. There you go. And get out of the way. So anyway, that should basically push her into the realms of amazingness. Still low defense, but no longer afraid of much, basically. Much. So how do you guys think we should do this? How much counter damage were we going to take here from 21 damage, no crit to worry about. Sure, Air Caliber. Are you? We got fancy boss music here. I don't think we've heard this before. Too bad we stole his fancy shield. So this boss, if you don't bring a thief to steal his Delphi shield and have a way to counter, is quite strong. Like, this is going to make him look really easy, and that's not really fair for him. His stats are really good, and his sword is really strong at self-healing. So, it's like Nosferatu, except hits more. Well, honestly, Nosferatu's pretty good in this game. I haven't really used it much yet, but... don't we have anyone else with... No, Lilina would be the other Air Caliber user. Did he come with it? Okay. Anyway, I'm pretty sure Shin is fine here. So Shin is fast enough to double attack this guy, even without the bonus weakness damage. Shin probably could have killed him eventually. If you were willing to go killer mode, this boss really had no chance. I would have one-shot him easily. That's like 78 damage there. New record, I think. That's what you get for being a boss that has a flying weakness. But seriously, the boss is pretty dangerous. So if you don't use the Chad hacks, Be very, very careful. But that was great. Oh, hey, Mordred. Did you kill Arthur earlier? Guinevere's not going to be happy with you. Just take everything in the tower. You should just tell us there's lots of weapons in the tower, and we'll go straight there. Oh, look! I think my assumption was correct. They never really spilled the beans, but it looks like the bard was probably Prince Mercian or whatever, and then Lalum, the dancer, who's not his twin, but you know, you get one or the other depending on the path you take. They both do dancing, refreshing. She's sort of related to Douglas. So I guess Douglas sent Lalum and Mercian off to wherever we found them. The Isles, I guess. And just to lay low because the High Chancellor was trying to cause trouble. That's cool. Neat little backstory a little bit that maybe the supports would have cleared that up a little bit better if you got the right supports. But we just sort of learned it after the fact. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I think I enjoyed that chapter. That was a good one. We'll see what happens in Chapter 16X next time. See you there.